we're going to continue on this theme of playing with energy, and we'll do it with our standing. Come, stand. Come stand behind me. Yeah. And we'll run through part of the set, but the same thing I was talking about in the warm up. Right? We want to play with energy, and we're going to use part of the movement from wave clouds, and we'll start off by standing. So just take a little bit wider stance, right? Whatever's comfortable, and we'll look at this first. So shifting, right? Wave clouds is a walking step from side to side. We can walk left or we can walk right, but for right now, we're just gonna stay in one side, and we can walk in place, right? So you can pick up your foot and just step and walk in place, or you can just shift for right now and shift. So the first thing I want to review and talk about is, right, we need to bend a little bit, and when we're centered, right, our body is square to the front, but as we shift, we want to let this joint turn, right? We don't want to fight this joint. It wants to turn. So you just relax. Put your mind into the core, into the pelvic joint, right? The fold right here, and let the body turn. Just sink into here and let it turn. And as you sink all the way into the joint, so you're, right? You have to fold here. Let yourself sink all the way into here. And as your body turns, the back leg will release. So if you watch my heel, right? If I shift from here, that heel doesn't release, but if I let my body just turn, that the other leg starts to release, the heel starts to release, right? And if I sink all the way, the more I sink, then the more I'll release. Okay? We want to keep the knees. We don't want the knees shooting forward. So as we fold, you have to let your glutes, you have to let this fold back, right? Fold, right? And then that can release. Okay? So that's for the legs, right? Relax, sink into here, let it fold, let it release until you feel that heel pick up, and then let the leg release. And you can see how much I'm turning my body. Okay? After a while, you'll be able to feel this fold, and you don't have to turn as much. But for now, let your body really turn. Right? That's the training. The training is a big movement. Okay, so the hands, wave clouds is one hand up, one hand down, right? One hand up, one hand down. So as we shift, one hand up, one hand down, the hands move up and down. And instead of doing it like the sun style where the hands are strict like this, one do it like the warm up where you're drawing or pumping, right? So if you imagine your palms have a tube connected to them, right? Like a hydraulic system. So if I pull this hand up, okay, this hand here, if I'm pulling that syringe up, it's going to create a vacuum, and you can feel this palm falling, right? At the same time I'm shifting, right? And then pull the other hand up, right? Turning the waist, folding into the hip joint, pulling, and just releasing the other hand so it can fall, right? Pulling and drawing. And just focus on the palm, pulling and releasing, and then the other hand pulling and releasing, right? So we can just stay here, or you can turn that into that stepping in place, pulling. As it releases, the other leg releases. As it steps down, you can pull. You can pull. You can pull. And you can slowly start to see how pulling can also be pulling and helping that leg to rise. Okay? So again, one is pulling, right? Like you're pulling the syringe, creating that suction. So the other is to pump, right? So if I pull, right, I'm creating that vacuum. Now allow this hand just to fall. But if I pump and press, right, that creates that pressure and it pushes the other hand up. So if I press and then release and then press, turning the waist and then press and then press, and you can imagine that pressure flowing through your whole body. So it's helping to push your body over to the other leg. So pumping, pressing down that column, right? And that's also the chi. When you're pressing down, right? You're pressing the chi down, displacing the earth chi so it can rise through your body. So you have that connection. As you release that, right? That you release, that allows that turn to happen. Okay? So one energy is you drawing and pulling, the other is you pumping. You're pumping down. Okay? And then making it more external. Okay, so from pumping, right? This is rising. Imagine something pulling your hand down. So there's a vacuum pulling, right? So not this hand rising, not this hand creating the vacuum, but just another vacuum, right? You just focus over here, right? Pull, right? So over here being pulled, and it becomes lighter. Right? You can make it more intense, but it really starts to feel lighter as you start relax because something else is doing the work for you. So something pulling your hand down, right? Something pulling your hand down. The other hand still has to get out of the way, pulling the hand down, right? Pulling the hand down, pulling the hand down, right? Pulling the hand down. Okay? And then opposite would be something pulling the hand up, right? So not pulling this way, but something else is pulling the hand up. Right? Imagine something else pulling the hand up and just relax. And let's just relax and let something else do the work. Pulling the hand up. Pulling the hand up. Pulling the hand up. Pulling the hand up. Folding and turning. Pulling the hand up. Pulling the hand up. Okay? And the last would be something else pushing. Right? So something pushing the hand up. Right? Something pushing the hand up. Pushing the hand up. Pushing the hand up. You can imagine like a stick or something pushing, or column, a strong column of air, or a strong column of water, something pushing the hand up, pushing the hand up, pushing the hand up, pushing the hand up, right? Pushing the hand up. Okay, and then something pushing the hand down, right? Pushing the hand down, right? Pushing the hand down. So you have to have that imagination, something else is pressing, right? Pushing the hand down. Pushing the hand down, right? Pushing the hand down. So as it becomes more external, you can relax and it can move faster and faster and faster. And part of moving faster is because you're relaxing and letting go, right? Letting something else do the work. So you can still control how fast, if something's pushing or pulling, right? How fast it's pushing, how strong it's pulling. And then when you start adding the feet, right? Then, because now you have the foot movement, you're going to find that you have to really focus to maintain one energy, right? During the whole time. So you have to just take your time. And when you just move without thinking, you let whatever energy comes out. And then you're going to find that you may not complete, or maybe a little bit of both, right? They'll work together. Okay? So we add the foot, right? So whatever you want, right? Pulling, right? Pulling. And your mind as you start stepping, you might feel your mind go back and forth between two hands. right? So it's not just one energy throughout the whole cycle. It could be, right? Or it could, you could feel it kind of oscillate and change. Okay? So while you're doing it, right, we could walk in place, or we could walk to the side, right, using whichever energy you want. Right, we could walk in a straight line to the side. Right, so if I side, right, walk in a straight line, even though I'm turning, I'm coiling up a lot of energy here, the releasing, coiling up a lot of energy all over here, and then releasing a lot of energy, and then releasing. Okay? Or we can release that energy as we walk. So if I come here and I turn, that means this back leg wants to turn. Well, I'm turning this way, so I let this back leg turn. And then when I release, it's still going to coil, right? This one is coiling. So when I release, as I'm turning, right, I let this leg release that energy and turn. So as I turn, I'll let my legs turn with me. And then we can start walking in a circle. So small circle or big circle. So one sao doesn't have to be in a straight line. One sao can be going diagonal with every step. So you start circle walking, right? So it can be straight line, or it can turn right here, and then I can step to the side, turn, and then I can step to the side and turn. Okay? Or if I'm turning here, I can turn this way, and then step to the side, turn this way, and then step to the side. And then slowly start switching and focusing on my palms, or focusing my leg. Am I able to do both? Right? Which energies are coming out? Okay? So again, starting just back and forth, just playing with that energy, pulling, right? Drawing like a syringe, and allowing the body to turn, and then pumping down, allowing the body to turn, pumping down, allowing the body to turn, and then being pulled upwards, being pulled upwards, being pulled, and then being pushed down from above, and then being pushed up, and then being pushed up, and then being sucked down, right? Like a vacuum, pulling my hand from the bottom, pulling my hand. Okay? So as you start going through all of these, you're simulating push hands, right? Even though you don't have a partner, you're kind of training yourself. What does that feel like? So, if I can get my partner here, yeah. Here. Come. Right? So really you're learning nasao. You're learning touch hands and sensitivity. So when we do push hands, right, we're actually learning to follow. We can make it where one person is more forceful, right? Or you can be issuing energy even though you're coming back. But the main thing is you're developing that sensitivity. So if Bon pushes me, right, I want to follow and let my body move. Right? If I resist, then we're fighting. I'm locking up energy that I could just let go there. And you see what happens there when I let go, right? And take over. That's the win by losing. So if she's pushing me, right, that's his energy. Right? Something pushing me, I just follow and I just turn. And that redirects that energy. Right? If her hands are on top, mine, and she's bringing her hand up, right? That's this energy pulling, right? So if her hand is on top both, right, she pulls one hand up, right, and then pulls the other hand up, right, and pulls the other hand. I just follow, right. If she pushes my hand down, right, we follow, pushes my hand down, yeah. And you see how naturally that swing and one hand up, one hand down. If she's let's see, so she can be, her hand can be underneath, and she can be drawing, right, pulling up. Yeah, and I follow it. So I get pushed, but it's a little different energy because what she's starting to imagine. So she imagines she's pulling the piston up. Yeah, she's pulling the piston up. Yeah, and then pulling the piston up. Yeah, turn the body, shift, turn the body, pulling the piston up, pulling the piston up, or she's pumping the piston down. Yeah, pumping the piston down. Yeah, you see how fast it goes now, pumping the piston down, right? Because I'm just being drawn down. So if she's pumping the piston, there's a little vacuum above, right? That creates over here. So as you run through these different examples, that's what you're feeling, right? So if you relax, if I put my hands under Bond, right? Her palm is on top of mine, and she relaxes. Relax the knees, right? Relax. Take a bigger stance, right? And turn a little bit. Yeah. So you just relax. Relax your shoulders. Relax your elbows, and then she follows, right? So if I pull the chi up, and I pull the chi up, right? Or I pump the chi down, right? Pump the chi down, right? Or if my hands are on top of her, and I pull the chi up, right? You follow it. So you have to listen. Yeah, you gotta listen to my hands and stick to me. Relax, right? And pull the chi up, right? And pull the chi up, right? Pull the chi up, pull, or pump, yeah, pump, yeah, pump. Yeah. And she'll react. Okay, so even though you're still training by yourself, by imagining these different energies that you're, different forces maybe, I don't know if energy is the right word, or different forces, when you feel that from somebody else or something else, right? It's like, oh, I already know that, right? I already know how to move, and just let yourself move. Yeah? And initially, when you touch people, that there's a little shock in the body, right? That we tense up. So that's why when we have times to play with somebody, that helps to get us used to that feeling of doing that in there. Okay. Right. So let's see, what time is this? 11. So we'll run through the form. We'll run through the standing form. I'll have my back to you, and you just play with that, with the hands moving up and down. Even though the Sun style, the palm is like this, right? I like the Yang style because I can really express, right? It allows a lot of that freedom, that type of freedom. But the Sun style, right, is you're kind of holding one posture and you're maintaining that stretch, maintaining that pericardium stretch, meaning the triple burner stretch, maintaining the stretch throughout the whole body, relaxing. It's still there. It just doesn't show you, right? It doesn't have that kind of movement. It's still there, but it just a little different. Okay. Right. So we'll run to the standing form for the extended 42, the Taichi for Health. It's Taichi for Health Institute. Yeah. So Taichi for Health, TCA1, TCA2, they call it. Extended 42 from the Sun style, based on the Sun style. So you face this way. You can come back a little bit. Yeah. We'll start with the feet together. Goes gently touching, right, and gather. Breathing in, expand. Let everything open up and sink, and start to rise. And then sink a little bit, shift into the right. So because you're shifting right, let your body turn to free the left. Open up the left foot 45. Shift to the left. Let your body turn a little. Open up the right 45, and then come back to center, and then sink and relax. Take a deep breath. Let it all out. Okay, commencement. Begin breathing in, extending, come to the heart and sink. Shift to the right and let your body turn into the right to free the left. Pick up the left knee and just extend your foot. Sink and shift and turn into the left, rolling the ball out and down. Turn into the left so your right foot is free. Bring it even with your left. Bring the palms back to the heart. One open and close. Single whip. Shift to the left. Relax and turn to the right, freeing the right leg. Fold into the left. Tap the right in and step out. And sink and press. And start raising the palms and open. Look at the left hand. Sit on the left. Turn to the left so your right foot is free. Tap it in and then step out. One salt. Cloud hands. Turn. And if you don't turn, it's not as easy to pick up the leg. If you turn, if you allow yourself to turn into the hip, into the quad, then you can pick up. Feel the fingertips being extended and play with that energy in your palms. Come back to the center, turn a little bit to the right as you spiral back right into an open and close. And then repeat on the left side. Sink into the right and turn, freeing the left. Pick up the left, step, and press. And sink into the left and open, raising the palms, height of the face. Look at the right hand. Sink into the right and turn to the right. Right? Fold into the hip. Tap the left in. And from single whip to one saw. Fold. So the foot is free. 3 steps to the left. And fingertips being stretched and expanded, right? Manipulating and playing with that chi. Come back to the center. Spiral right into an open and close. Okay, brushing knee to the left. So shift to the left. Let your body turn to the left. Keep on turning so your right foot turns 45. And sink into your right. Turn a little bit to your right. Free the left. And turn left. Step out left. Brush your left knee. Tap the heart. And expand that heart energy through the right palm. Right foot follows. You have to turn a little bit left. And then right foot back. Sit on the right and turn into the right. The left hand comes out. Pipa. Okay, I'm going to just step back. A little bit more room. Come back a little bit, Bond, so you have a little bit more room. Yeah. Left forward. Holding the okay. Left foot out. Twist to the left. Right hand under. Keep on twisting, which will draw the right hand up. Free the right leg. Step up heel. Twist to the right. Let the right leg turn and then shift and keep on turning so the left leg is free and can step up. As you shift and turn into the left hand flips over and covers. As you turn, the hands hold fists and the right hand punches. Turn all the way so the right foot is free and can follow. And then the right foot back. And sit back on the right and then turn to the right. So your hands can open, the left foot is free, you can gather. And make sure you still step up, double palms, lift the sternum. Turn into the left so the right foot is free, comes in, and then turn back to the front. Right foot swivels first, and shift to the right and turn into the right so the left foot can turn. And then repeat on the right side. Right? So you have to shift to the right and turn to the right. Let your body turn, let the left foot turn, 45, and then sit back on the left. Turn a little into the left so the right foot is free. Okay? I'm sorry, left hand should be up by the ear. And then you can step, tap the heart, Lift the sternum. Fold into the right so the left foot can follow step. Heel down. Okay. Relax the palm. They turn. Step back. Sit on the left. Fold into the left. Feel the palms playing with that energy. Free the right. Right heel out. Twist step to the right. You have to fold into the left hip. Keep on turning. Left foot is free and can step up. Twist step into the, so the left foot turns. Keep on turning to the left so the right hand comes out. Right foot up. Shift forward and cover. Under the left. Turn into the right. And you step up and punch. And fold into the right so you can step back. Sit back and fold into the left. The hands will separate. The right foot is free and turn. Double palms. Shift. And then turn into the right so the left foot releases and can shuffle a little bit. And then sit back and fold into, the left foot should swivel, then shift, and then the right foot. One, open and close. Okay, move a little bit to the left. Yeah, running on a roll. Okay, we're going to turn to the right and brush the knee. So we have to shift to the right, fold into the right so the left foot can turn, left hand up, fold into the right, the left, and step with the right, brush the right knee. Fold into the right so the left foot can shuffle up, heel down, and then step back, sit back on the left, fold into the left, sink, and then turn, release the spine and pull the spine to the left, release the spine and pull the palms up, and step, extend a little bit, sink into the right so the left foot can follow, and then left foot back, sit back left, sink into the left so the right foot is up, and then like cables pulling the fingertips out in a big spiral, sink forward, sink into the right so the left foot is free, and then swivel to the front, left foot turns, shift, fold the left, right foot turns, one, open and close. And repeat on the left side. Shift into the left, fold and turn, left foot free, sit, brush the left knee, sternum up, fold into the left, now free the right, right, step back, sit and pull the spine to the right, and fold into the right. As the left foot comes in, the left hand comes up, release and pull the spine to the right, and release the spine and feel that energy pulling the palm up. Tuck the elbows in, step, fold into the left, right leg can come up, right foot back, sit back, fold into the right, pull the spine to the right, pull the left heel up, and then just like cables pulling the hand in a big spiral, release, shift forward, sink into the left. So the right foot is free, it comes up, release the spine and then pull the spine to the right. So the right foot swivels and down, and then shift, and then pull the spine to the right so the left foot can adjust, open and close. Okay, fist under elbow sequence. Shift to the right, pull the spine a little to the right, hands, and sink into the left so the hands separate, the right hand falls. Fold into the left so the right foot is free and can turn. Sit on the right, fold into the right, so the body can turn, and fist under elbow. Okay, small step up, shift forward, turn your waist into the left, so the right fist is going to come out. Let me adjust my space. Right fist will come out, right foot can follow. Okay. Now trick here, right? We're going to open, want to keep our weight on the left. So while the weight is on the left, we fold into the left. We turn, I'm going to turn to the left. So the body will turn to the left. The right foot will turn 45. And sit back, repulse monkey. Okay. Left foot is free. Fold and keep on turning. So my back is, so I'm facing your back. Okay. Brushing the left knee. Lift the sternum. Fold into the left so the right foot is free. Now sit back right. Fold into the right. So left is free. Left hand comes up, repulse monkey, and then keep on folding into the right. I'm going to turn all the way around. Step, fold into the right. Lift the sternum. Left foot is free. Sit back and fold into the left. Free and keep on folding into the left. So we turn and brush the left knee. Lift the sternum. Fold into the left. So right foot is free. And then back. And sit back on the right. Leisurely tying the coat. Release the spine. Pull the spine to the right. Release the spine and pull the palms up. Sink into the left so right foot can follow step. And right foot back. Open. Big spiral, pulling on the fingertips. Double palm. Swivel back to the front. Shift and turn into the right. One, open and close. Last section. Fist under elbow, right side. So the right foot has to slide back first. So we have to sit on the left and turn. Free the right so I can step back. And sit back on the right, away from the hands, and then sink into the right, and then keep on turning. Okay. Left hand is down in the center. Left hand holds a fist and turn the waist to the left until fist under elbow. Right foot steps up, shift front and fold into the right. The left hand will come out, left foot free and steps up. Keep the weight on the right. Okay. So open the left hand, fold into the right hip, so turn, so I'm facing your back. Then sit back on the left, fold into the left. Notice how my body, I allow it to turn, step, and then brush knee. Lift the sternum. Fold into the right, left foot is free, so I can follow step. Right. And then I have to sit back on the left. I fold into the left, my body turns. Right hand, right leg is free as I'm turning, repulse monkey. Keep on turning, so my right leg is 45, then my left leg is free. And right here, you see that cross, right? The knee goes into, one knee goes into the back of the other knee. And keep on turning. Now you're facing my back. Finish the turn and brush the left knee. Lift the sternum. Fold into the left. Right leg is free, so I can shuffle up. Okay. Sit back on the right, fold into the right. I'm going to start turning to the right. Keep on turning, left foot turns, left hand, repulse monkey, fold into the left. I turn to the left, step up and turn. Shift the weight to the right. Brush the right knee, fold into the right. Left foot is free. Left foot back. Sit back, leisurely tying the coat, fold into the left, and free the right leg, free the right hand. Fold so left foot can follow step. Step back, open up the right hand all the way and spiral. Double palm, shift forward, fold into the right. Your body's going to turn a little to the right. Now free the left foot. Swivel back to the front, pull the spine to the left, shift to the left, fold into the left. We'll bring the right leg back and open and close. Double palm, release, and slowly start to rise. Breathe in, release, come up, and down. Okay. If you really learn to turn and fold into that hip, and just listen to what the other leg does, right? So if I turn and fold, that other leg wants to turn, right? If I'm shifting into my right, right? This is my right, right? And I keep on turning and I relax this leg. As I sink into here, this leg will release and I just let it turn. I don't fight it and try to keep that out here. I just let it turn and let it follow the movement, right? And then I sit back on it and then I turn. That's going to release this leg and then I can turn back. So if I turn here, that back leg's going to release. It can come up or it can step back and I can sit back. I don't want to just sit straight back, right? I want to sit and turn. Let my body turn, fold into here. That will release this leg. So I love that last section because the turning, you can really see how the body actually, right? The body starts turning like this the whole time. It's turning. If I relax my hand, right? The waist turns, the hands will just respond front and back. If let's see. Right, so from and so from that fist under elbow, then it steps up and punch. My weight stays here. I fold and I turn. Right, it releases one leg, and then I keep on turning, and then I keep on turning. Right, and then I fold and turn. That releases the back leg, so it can come up. Right. If I sit back on it, and then I fold into here, that releases that leg, and I just keep turning as much as I want. Right, quarter turn all the way, and step, right, and turn from here. Right, brushing the knee. I can stop here, but if I turn some more, right, I let my body turn, then this leg truly frees up, and then it can step up. So for my leg to free up, I actually have to turn off center. Right? I have to free this up, and that releases, and I just let this knee come straight up. Right? Sometimes, depending on what I want to do, the whole leg can turn, but it's aligned. Right? If I face this way and I turn, you can see the leg is still in alignment because the whole leg turns together. But the secret is the turn, so it's not just coming up and then trying to pick the leg up. If I do that, if I don't turn, I have to really use muscle, more muscle than necessary. Right? And instead of relaxing that so I can sink and root into the earth, right, and relaxing and let go, right, I have to tense this muscle a little bit more to hold my posture because I refuse to turn and fold. But if I just relax and fold into here, this back leg will release, right? Less energy. That's more Sung, right? If I'm trying to be Sung, I'm trying to be relaxed as possible. I don't want to create that tension. I want to create tension when I want to coil and uncoil, right? Coiling, that's the kind of tension I want, or that pulling, that extension, right? Where the fingertips are being pulled and expanded outwards. That's the kind of tension, not this flexing, that kind of tension, because that flexing is carrying strength, right? That means I'm keeping all that energy here, right? Instead of letting it out. To let it out, I have to relax as much as possible. Okay? So you think of like your garden hose compared to the fireman's hose. Right? A fireman's hose, when that water shoots out, there's so much form, right? You stay out of the way, that nozzle, if it's that nozzle, right, it's just going to start flying all over. And if there's a twist in it, then it stops. But it's trying to push, and when it straightens out, that force just goes out. And it doesn't just go straight out, right? You see the hose wiggling like this. And that's your waist. You have to turn. Allow it to turn, right? Allow it to move. Allow that, and that will allow that energy to move from there. All right, let's come up 3 times. Relax, expand, but Sung, relax. So Sung is number one, heart is number one. Make sure that sun is connected to that sun in your heart, and form is number one. If you don't have form, you don't have structure, you don't have foundation, right? Then you cannot channel and hold that energy and develop the energy. Oh, that AC helps, but it's getting warm and really going to need a proper AC. Oh, hopefully the schedules allow them to come within the next few weeks. All right. Sit comfortably, hands on your lap, inner smile. Right? Relax the legs so they just sink gently into the earth. Allow the head to be lightly stretched upwards, suspended from above, and the fingers to expand just a little bit. Smile. Relax all your facial muscles, but smile from the chest, from the heart area. Connect that sun to your little sun. Relax your throat and chest so the breath sinks down to your lower belly. Let your lower belly expand and contract by itself. Any distractions, acknowledge them, and then bring yourself back to your meditation. Okay, rub your hands together. Gently open your eyes, move your feet. You open and close your hands if you need to. Right? We're doing so much of this stretching, you might want to shake them out and open and close. Warm up your eyes, gently warm up your eyes. And then brush your scalp, front to back, center to outside. Tap. Tap the back of your neck, both sides of your spine. And then drop your arms, just your fingertips, pull that muscle. Pull the muscle tissue away from the cervical, away from the spine in your neck, away from the vertebrae in your neck. You can warm up your face and just use your fingertips and gentle massage around your jaw. You can just kind of scrape that tension out. Just gently, slowly scrape it out. All the way out. Okay, loose wrist when you do this. Okay, loose locking. From the top of the shoulder, outside, top, inside, and bottom. Two sides. And kidneys. If you want, you can stand and do this if you want. You can do it in the chair. You stand, you can get the whole leg. Back, side, front, and inside. Okay, one more time. Up and down. Right hand, left hand. Okay, thank you everybody. So, anybody still there?